As I write these words, I have a copy of Sven Lindqvist's terrifying short volume, Exterminate All the Brutes, One Man's Odyssey into the Heart of Darkness and the Origins of European Genocide, 1992, on my desk. Lindqvist takes his cue from Joseph Conrad's classic novel, Heart of Darkness, 1899, and carries its genocidal implications deep into African and global history. I keep returning to this book, pleading with Lindqvist, as it were, to hold my mind steady as I write, for I am deeply afraid. I am a distant witness to a genocide. I am aghast and horrified by the sheer savagery of Israelis, mercilessly slaughtering tens of thousands of Palestinians without batting an eye, bombing children and their parents, their homes, hospitals, schools, university campuses, refugee camps, mosques, churches. Even when they rush to collect food from the few trucks that manage to get through the circle of starvation Israelis have formed around Gaza, there have been days and nights I could not utter or write a word, frantically following the news instead, mostly in Arabic, because most of what I read in English, especially in the New York Times and in BBC online news articles, troubles me to my core. The cold-blooded, calculated cruelty of mastering a pernicious prose that seeks to justify this genocide with writing that is inane, tight-fisted, derisive, sardonic even. In Heart of Darkness, Kurtz is a European ivory trader who is driven mad by his lust for power over native Africans. Lindqvist was mesmerized by Kurtz's words at the end of the novel, "Exterminate all the brutes." What did they mean to Conrad and his contemporaries? Lindqvist asks in his preface to Exterminate All the Brutes. Why did Conrad make them stand out as a summary of all the high-flown rhetoric on Europe's responsibilities to the people of other continents? Lindqvist then cites Hannah Arendt in The Origins of Totalitarianism, 1951, and her assessment that imperialism necessitated racism. Toward the end of his preface, Lindqvist engages apologetically with Stephen Katz's The Holocaust in Historical Context, 1994. Where the author has contempt for anyone who dares to place the Jewish Holocaust in comparative context with any other genocide Europeans have perpetrated outside Europe. Lindqvist appears to defend his own position, that European colonialism prepared the ground for the Holocaust, while maintaining that both approaches seem equally valid and complementary.